Day and Tiffany Sachs and our other managers they're really always there, and they live and they're proud of the business that they've created. It's been 2.5 years now, so it's been excellent.
Wow, that's
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Carlton, we know where you're going for dinner.
Yes. Yes.
Now, do you offer catering or private dining?
We do. So in Westford, it's a unique market where you have a lot of businesses during the day. It's really boomed into a kind of tech center for the Northwest Massachusetts area. And what we wanted to do is to offer whether it's catering out of the restaurant or large group dining in-house. We don't have a private dining room, but we're able to section off portions of the restaurant. We're able to create specifically designed menus for what the customer is looking for. You'll always either be in touch with myself or Anthony to kind of work through a menu. So we offer full catering outside of the restaurant, from sandwich platters, salads, crostinis, appetizers,
Wow.
pasta options. And then we offer prefix dinner menus, 3 to 5 courses. We've done a couple of whole roasted pigs before, so it's been interesting for large group dining inside. And then our atmosphere suits for a casual experience, so we do a lot of cocktail parties, buffet style options as well, and it's really been great for rehearsal dinners, for company functions, or even just family parties and get-togethers. It's been nice.
I can see birthday party. You know, the big 3-0, 4-0, 5-0.
6-0, 7-0.
Well,
But it's true, and I've been in there at odd times where you wouldn't expect people to be there. There were people at the bar eating. There were different tables that had young families that were there, and it looked like maybe there were some dates that were there. You really appeal to every demographic.
Yeah, we really try to make sure that we have an option for everyone. So we have a really extensive kids menu that is based on, not only a wide selection but healthier options as well. So we do grilled chicken, we do grilled salmon, we do grilled shrimp. We have pastas and build your own pizzas, but we always sneak in vegetable sticks and fruit as well to make sure that there's something for everyone, for the kids, and then try to slide in some healthiness as well while they're eating their pastas and making themselves happy. And then they get a drink and gelato as well. So it's good for all ages.
How wonderful. Well, we have a little less than 2 minutes, so I'll let Emma give the last question,
All right.
and then we'll have you give us all of your information.
So, are there any exciting events on the horizon for Aviva Cucina?
We are. We're very busy. We're really trying to continue to add. We're in the midst of a beer and wine dinner series. So we just finished up in Allagash from Maine, their beer dinner, and we followed up with a tap takeover where they take 6 of our lines. We've got a wine dinner coming up on August 20th, and then we're doing an Oktoberfest on October 1st with Jack's Abbey. So kind of beer fest and really interesting, fun food to have on the 1st. Anthony will be launching his new menu in the beginning of October, and we're working on a loyalty program to continue to reward our current customers. So that mixed within looking for a second location is keeping us very busy and making sure that we're always continuing to refine and improve our business and modify it. We've got some atmospheric changes. We just repainted our walls. We're building a fireplace in the patio. So we are staying busy, so it's
nice.
been a lot of fun,
That's right. Well, we have 1 minute left.
Certainly.
So can you give us all your contact information, let everyone know where you're so conveniently located?
Of course. So once again, it's Aviva Cucina in Westford, Massachusetts. We're located at 7 Cornerstone Square. We are actually right off of 495 off the Boston Road exit in Cornerstone Shopping Center. The website is www.avivacucina.com. You'll be able to make reservations through the website as well. My name's Nick Aaron. I'm the general manager and one of the owners as well. You'll always see me there, so please make sure you stop to say hello, and that goes for all of you as well.
Thank you. Oh, well,
Thank
we're
you.
going to be there.
We'll make sure that we have you nice and well taken care of.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for joining
Thank you. It
us.
was a pleasure.
And stay tuned. We will have our last and final guest in just a short moment.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh. The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Cheers. Take time to be a dad today.
I wish I was in school. If only I had a math test today. I'll stay after class. I'll clean the chalkboard. I wish I was in school.
School ends, but free lunches for your kids don't have to. Find your local food bank at feedingamerica.org/summer meals for help.
Welcome back to our final chapter and segment on, sorry, my tongue got tied.
It's been a long day.
It has been a long day. Chamber Chat TV. My name is Karen Bergeron, Vice President of the Greater Lowell Chamber, with my amazing co-host.
My name's Emma Brooks. I'm the Event and Communication Coordinator for the Chamber.
Yes, and we have no stranger to Chamber Chat TV. We have Kevin Farrow, and this is my first time getting to be with Steve Pellerin from American Training, Inc. And can you tell us, what is American Training, Inc., and what is your mission statement?
So our mission is to bring out the best in everyone we touch because life matters. And basically we do four basic things. We do workforce development, so we're working with folks that are either unemployed or underemployed through the Department of Transitional Assistance or the Career Centers, and we're trying to do training to put them back to work. We have a whole Lair Institute in our Andover corporate headquarters where we have a nationally certified Microsoft Office program, we have a pharmacy tech program, we have a nationally recognized customer service program, as well as what's called the HiSET. It's the equivalent of the GED, and we do English as a second language as well. And we see about 500 people a year through that program, and with that, as they get the training, they get job placement assistance at the end of it, and we have about an 85% placement rate for folks after they go through our programs.
That is huge.
It is a statistic that stands out in the community. The program is incredibly successful. Along with that workforce development, we're also working with folks with various disabilities. One of our MRC programs services folks that are hard of hearing and deaf, doing assessment and job placement. And we also work with folks with intellectual disabilities or physical disabilities, and we're assessing them, placing them out in competitive employment, and providing whatever supports they need to get along. The other thing we do is rehabilitation. So we have 3 centers that are Mass Health funded rehabilitation centers working with folks with multiple disabilities. One is here in Lowell, we have one in Andover, and we have one in Wakefield. And that's occupational therapy, speech therapy, direct nursing supports, physical therapy, sort of whatever folks need to kind of be active and productive for their day. We also do specialized housing, which I'm the vice president of, and that's all different housing models for folks. Some of it is like nursing home deferrals. So we have one home that's all folks that were at one time living in a nursing home. We brought them out to live in a smaller environment with 24-hour staffing.
That's huge.
We work with folks with physical disabilities, intellectual disabilities. Some of them are 2 people living together with just one colleague, as we call them, supporting them. We do adult foster care. We do shared living. We have an ISS program, which is folks who live in their own apartment, and we just provide whatever sort of supports they may need, maybe budgeting, taking them to the store, whatever they may need for assistance. And then the last thing we do is the training piece, as our name is American Training. We really look to be a training resource in the community. We partner with other agencies to provide trainings for human service providers. We were proud to just this past week host a national conference for Building Bridges, which is a youth residential service model that they use across the country. 350 people attended this conference from Canada and all the states across the United States, and we were the host to that. So we had speakers coming in, we paired with the Wyndham, we did a cocktail reception. It was phenomenal. So we really look to be a training resource as well in the community.
That's wonderful.
We see your vans, we were talking.
The vans are our biggest advertisements.
Vans are everywhere. You are very much a very integral part of our community.
Absolutely.
We've been in business for over 35 years in American Training. I mean, we were headquartered in Lawrence for a majority of that time, and we just, in the last 2 years, moved to a new facility in Andover. We have a beautiful building in Andover just right down the street from where we were before.
Right.
Oh,
And
I'm
I've been
gonna
with the
have to
company for
see
27
that.
years, so
Wow, so you're very passionate.
I am very passionate about what we do and the services we provide.
You know all the ins and outs of it all.
Absolutely.
So what areas do you serve?
So we serve throughout the whole Merrimack Valley as well as into Chelsea. We have programs down in Lowell. The residential specialized housing branch, we have homes all the way from Lawrence up to Newburyport.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you do so much for so many people, and it's not easy. I mean, you need some financial support.
Absolutely.
So I would imagine fundraising is a big part of what you're doing. And I thought I heard that you've got an exciting fall gala coming up.
That's
Can
right.
you tell us about that?
Sure. It's the Life Matters Awards Gala. It's on Friday, October 23rd from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's being held at the Andover Country Club in Andover.
Very
Always a
nice.
great location, nice meal, and a very, very nice location.
Our chamber
And-
members.
Yeah, they do
Right,
a wonderful
right.
job. They really
And
do.
you know, it's a major fundraiser for us. The primary people that attend are members of the business community, sponsors, some of the parents of the people we help, as well as other friends of the agency. And in any nonprofit, and you've heard me say this before when I used to work at my former employer, was that you always have a need for fundraising because there's never enough money to go around. There's always situations where you don't have the money to do something for somebody. So this is an opportunity for members of the business community who are out there. We do serve Greater Lowell. We have an actual location in Lowell. So I mean, we are part of this community, and we'll be looking forward to hoping we can have some support. There are individual tickets of $60. Or a table of 8 is $400.
$60, that's very, very, very reasonable.
And I have to
Right.
interject because I have to say one of the things is it's not just a fundraiser for us. It's called the Life Matters Awards
Right.
Gala because we give out an award. We actually give out 3 awards. One is to the Life Matters recipient, and every year it's somebody we recognize in the community who's doing outstanding work, someone who sort of mirrors our values and we see really furthering, you know, the things we believe in. And we give 2 other awards, one for Vendor of the Year and one for Company of the Year. Companies that we recognize in the community that, you know, do special things, and the vendors we work with that really work well with us. So it's also a chance for us to kind of recognize people. And the other thing is a lot of people do what we do. I mean, there's a lot of companies out there providing the same kind of services. There are people that do fundraisers. I mean, the last few guests, everybody talks about a fundraiser, but we do something different. We have something called Wow Magic at American Training, and it's a principle and a philosophy that runs through our organization that makes everything we do memorable. It inspires people, it leaves a lasting impression, and it turns the ordinary upside down. So when you come to an American Training event, you're blown away. The theme for this year is Wizard of Oz.
Oh, wow.
So, you know,
Do
when
people dress up?
people
Oh,
dress,
yes.
people
Really?
Yeah, there'll be some people
Oh.
will be dressed up.
I
and,
can see this
Will
going to
you be
be
dressed
run
up,
on
though, is the
ruby.
question.
Oh, I don't know.
slippers.
We'll see. Yeah.
So people dress up. The
Wow.
decorations are over the top. We usually have some sort of special entertainment that goes on. There's a wow twist on everything
Right.
we do, and it's
Right.
people are really usually pretty impressed when they go to one of our events. It's something special.
Well, you got the wow factor just from us.
I know. We're already
Well, and we love a theme at American Training. So the Wizard of Oz theme is we start it when we do one of our colleague recognition events, and then we do a dinner dance for the people we serve, and that was Wizard of Oz. And in that one, I'm not saying I'm going to do it this time. I was dressed as a Munchkin. They picked the short guy, put him in a Munchkin outfit. So
Okay,
I'm not. Well, you're a
okay.
short guy too, so you.
Yeah, no.
So you know, everybody sort of gets into the spirit, and it's a really, really great event. And past people we've recognized, last year we recognized the colleagues at Market Basket were the winners of our Life Matters
Right.
Gala.
Oh, wow. That
Yeah.
was an excellent choice.
We support
Excellent.
Market Basket. All of the homes that I represent shop at Market Basket. We, you know, put a considerable amount of financial resources behind them by shopping it at them. And when they went through the troubles they went through, we were shopping elsewhere. And when that all resolved, we were so happy to see somebody who's a leader in the community, you know, kind of stay that way. So we were able to recognize the colleagues of Market Basket last
Right.
year. So that was very special.
Well, I think that, you know, there's a nice program book that comes with this. There's opportunities for a full page ad for $250, a half page ad for $150, and a quarter page ad for $100.
Very
and then there are
reasonable
sponsors.
when it
Very
comes
reasonable.
to sponsoring and buying tickets. Those are excellent prices.
Well, there are also higher level sponsorships. We have the platinum sponsor available for $10,000, which gives a lot of a table plus a lot of perks with that. The gold sponsor gives you a table and a half and a sponsorship ad in the book
How
and
much
a
is
lot
the
of
gold?
perks. Gold is $5,000.
$5,000, okay.
Silver sponsor is $2,500, gives you 4 tickets and a half-page sponsorship and more perks. And the bronze sponsor, 2 complimentary tickets, quarter-page sponsorship for $1,000. But we encourage businesses particularly to try to be sponsors, or at the very least, buy a table and send some of your colleagues, your business colleagues who are deserving of recognition, send them to this event. And I think it's very important that people support, because there are wonderful organizations out there doing great things, and we're one of them. And I think we'd like to hear from the business community. Now, and individuals. Well, gee, that sounds like something I'd like to go to. That's fine too. But we're going to give you a couple of a couple of ways to talk with us and contact us. One is you can call myself. I'm Kevin Farrell. I'm the Director of Development, and the number is 978-685-2151, extension 6826. Or you can go to our website at americantraininginc.com. You can also, by email, Kevin Farrell, spelled out KEVINFARRELL, at americantraininginc.com.
We have the longest emails.
I know, they're very, I came from my former position had 4 letters in the website. So I've only been working for American Training for about 3 months. And probably the email and the website has been the hardest adjustment so
I would
far.
say to people, go to the website. I have to
Yeah.
say, I think our website really is a great representation
Yes.
of what we do.
Right.
It highlights, we have a whole connection with blogging, so we have a bunch of our colleagues that blog about
Right.
the things we do,
Right.
and it really gives you a taste for what the Wow Magic is. I mean, the latest blog article was about gardens that we've grown in all the houses. We're trying to do like a mini farm to table to the home, so really
wow, that's-
promoting
yes.
healthy food. So
Right.
it's a whole bunch of different topics that we really highlight when we're on our website.
Oh, it does sound like it's a huge resource. Now, we only have 2 minutes left.
Okay.
So what would you like everyone to know about American Training, Inc.?
I think that I would like people to really know about the high quality and level of services we're providing. I mean, I think we're one of the, I always say we sort of hide our light under a bushel, and we're not, you mentioned when I sat down that we've never been on before. And
Right.
I think we've been a really active player in the Merrimack Valley, in the Lowell area for a long time, but we're sort of silent. And I think for people to really get to know us and find out the great work we're doing, I think our services really set us apart. I always say when I talk about the company, there's an aspirational quality to our services. We are always trying to do more, do better, make it better, and I think that really touches people. And I think people who come to our events, go to our website, or come in contact with us, really leave changed, and I would recommend people really reach out and try that.
And I think, too, if they just remember the website, www.americantraininginc.com. Go to the website, the information is there, or you can call 978-685-2151, extension 6826. I still have to look at the paper because I haven't memorized the
I
the
understand
stuff
that.
yet.
And you offer so much that you really have to go to the website to see all the different programs and the locations and
Right.
how many people you service in so many
Right.
different ways.
Right.
And I have to apologize. Poor Emma, I've been so involved.
No,